can you put a title of More Factorising Quadratics, along with a grade, underline your title, and make sure you've got the date as well. The final variation that we've not seen last lesson is where the middle section is a minus, so the x has a minus in front of it, but the number at the end is positive. So again, this is like a slightly different style, exact same technique. So x squared minus 8x plus 15, we're going to need double brackets. We need an x in both to make the x squared part. We then think we need two numbers that multiply together to make 15. So our options here are 1 and 15, 3 and 5. Well, let's see and go through the combinations. If I'm adding, 1 plus 15 is 16, no good. 3 plus 5 is 8, not quite. We need it to be minus 8. So with this one, because we want a minus 8, just doing 5 take away 3 or 3 take away 5, that wouldn't quite work. So what actually we get is that because we've got a plus on the end and a minus here, whenever you see a question like that, both of the brackets will contain a minus. So if you've got a plus at the end and a minus with this middle one, both the brackets will be minus. And then we select 3 and 5, because minus 3 take away, another 5 would give us that minus 8. In other words, minus 3 take away 5 equals minus 8. But minus 3 times minus 5 gives us positive 15. So we're still using the same idea, times together, but combined to make minus 8. For the second example, again, double brackets with an x in both. Because this at the end is positive and this is minus, I know straight away that both the brackets will have a minus. I now just need two numbers that times together to make 42. So my options here are 1 and 42, 2 and 21, 3 and 14, and then 6 and 7. Now the only two of these that combine together to make minus 13, bearing in mind both numbers are going to be minus, would be 6 and 7. Because take away 6, take away another 7, would give us minus 13. Here's a little crib sheet that you can use to work out whether or not you're going to need pluses or minuses in the bracket. So here, if both the parts of the question are positive, both the bits in the bracket will also be positive. If the end number is positive, but the middle one is negative, they're both going to be negative, like the two that we looked at earlier. And then, if the end number is a minus, and the number in the middle is a plus or a minus, you'll end up with one positive bracket and one negative. But you'll just have to work out which way round it goes, depending on the numbers, to make it relevant for the middle section. You can now attempt all the questions on the worksheet. Ask if you're unsure.